What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I have my kitbashed, repainted Captain America. I made this figure due to the passing of the shield to Sam Wilson in the Endgame. If you haven't seen Endgame, that's a spoiler. I mean, by now it's pretty much a month later, so I hope everyone who's watching seen Endgame because that's a major spoiler. But Cap passes his shield to Sam. And I was ecstatic because I read some of his comics when Falcon became Captain America. So I was ecstatic. I didn't see it coming. I thought they were going to give it to Bucky, honestly. But I'm happy they gave it to Falcon. And here's my rendition of what I would hope the suit kind of looks like. I know it just looks like a Falcon head on a Captain America body. But I did do some swapping and some repainting. So I didn't want to give him his... let me get this shit out the way. I didn't want to paint him up like his... I almost painted him up like his comic appearance, but I didn't want to. It was too much white. It's too much red. I feel like what I did was savory enough for it. I feel like it was an homage to it. And I'm looking for the figure right now, and I cannot find it to show you guys. But if you have that 3-pack from Toys R Us, when Toys R Us was open for us American people, there was a Sam Cap in there. That's what I call him, Sam Cap. There was a Sam Cap in that 3-pack, and his suit is like primarily white on the top. Is a red, white, and on the middle, and his legs are blue, his boots are red, and his gloves are red. I thought about doing that, dry brushing red over the boots and forearms, but it just didn't. It wasn't sitting right with me to do. I really like the way I came up with how the suit came together. This is the Infinity War, pretty much Infinity War cap with a Civil War cap torso. I have pictures on my Instagram. I'll post pictures here too in the video so you guys can see what I did. But pretty much the Infinity War arms, they come off. I drilled out the torso and everything, of course. But these arms are like, they have a big square piece connecting to the arm that connects in the torso, which is what I had to drill out. I mean, I had to drill out the Civil War torso for that stuff to fit because I wanted the articulation to be the same. If I would have took the little square off, I would have had to figure out a way to fix the arm in place. But I wanted the articulation to be the same, and I wanted to have the same tolerances. So I took them out, and then it kept everything. The arm swivels. There's still 360. It's not hindered or anything. So that was that part for the arms. And then the lower waist was really easy because the waist. Did I glue this down? I did. Did I glue this? I did glue it. Wow. The lower torso I just drilled out my same method. I drilled a hole right there, which didn't break actually. It almost broke this little crotch piece, which was crazy. I had to and I know it's something on this crotch. That was white paint I got on it, but I had to cover it up with a wash. I had to drill out one of the side pieces. I can't even show you because I glued it down apparently. But I drilled out on the side. You can drill out the sides too, or the under crotch. It's all preference really. This one he had a belt on, so I didn't mind drilling out the side. But the lower torso from the Infinity War cap fit right on this torso from the Civil War cap. So I put that right on. I didn't have to do any modifications to the legs. So like I said, the crotch piece was the same. So after I got the crotch on and I modified everything, the third thing I did actually was because I had to drill out, because I don't know if anybody's messed with that Civil War cap, but his arms stick out like that. And then when I put the Infinity War arms on here, these arms stuck out like that. So I was like, to me, that's not a good look for a toy. I wanted him to have a natural arm set. I want his arms to sit natural and look natural. So I pretty much, I don't know if you can see it there. It's kind of flat. I shaved off. I don't know how much of that you can actually see because I'm looking at it like this and it should be flat. But I shaved off a lot of the, I don't even know what part of muscle this is called. But I shaved off a lot of that to make it flat. Paint rub? Yeah, it did. I finished sculpting the strap in there. If you can see, let me get this out the way. I finished sculpting the strap in there, and then I painted it brown and put a wash over it just to cover it up. And I put a wash on the rest of the strap as well. Same thing on both sides. I just sculpted in there. Where I shaved down, because I had to shave down right here, and I had to shave down inside there to get this arm to articulate the way I wanted it to, and to not have paint rub. So I did all of that. I redid the straps, and like I said, I put a wash on the whole strap. I got the backpack on there too. Put a wash on all the straps just to make them all a uniform color. The backpack too, I drilled it out. Just drilled 2 holes. I can't remember what size drill bit I used. I have to check my Instagram. But I used I drilled out the 2 holes the same size as the holes on here. Just pop it in. It pops right in. It's a snug fit. The wings fit on there too. Let me put a wing on for you. I got one right here. The wings fit on here too. There's no issues with the backpack. I didn't want to use magnets. That wasn't going to happen. Magnets are cool for certain things, but like this, these wings are kind of heavy, so magnets would have weighed it down. But look, the wings fit on there. The backpack is still on there flush. It doesn't come off. It's not going anywhere. But yeah, I got the backpack on there, and then I thought about painting this backpack blue, but I kind of liked it being silver because I know in Civil War, in what movie was he in? In Winter Soldier, the backpack was like not part of the suit. It was a backpack, like an actual backpack he wore, and it was important to me too. I don't know if you can see it really good, but it was important to me to put the backpack in a level location. Like you can see the backpack's pretty even with his back. Like it sits pretty flat compared to his shoulders. And I liked it too because it makes it look like the straps are holding the backpack in place, which was pretty sick to me. So after I put the backpack in, I had everything mocked up. The neck was weird too because this head and neck are from the 2-pack Falcon. I don't really like that figure too much because it was a Walmart exclusive Falcon too. That figure it's all right, but it's not that good. So I just did the same technique. I dremeled out the torso, popped it, cracked it, put the neck in here. But this torso comes with a neck too, but it's a Steve Rogers neck. So I thought I would be able to swap them over, but this neck is a lot bigger than the Captain America neck. So I had the neck piece on here. Let me pop this head off one time. This headpiece that's on here, the part of the suit, I had to Dremel out all of that. So I Dremeled it out really thin. And then the neck still didn't fit. So I ended up gluing this neck to a peg that's in the torso. And then I had this little piece right here, this little plastic piece under there. The neck used to continue, but I had to drill out and Dremel out all of that and then make it fit and then squeeze it. It was a tough one, but I got it done. The neck was probably the hardest part on this custom. The easiest part was swapping the arm. Well, not even that, because I had to drill out a lot in the torso. I'll have to show a picture of that. I drilled a lot out of the torso just to get the arms on there. And then I repainted it too, because the Civil War body was a lot darker than the Infinity War body was. The blue was a lot darker than the Civil War body. So I mixed up a dark blue and I just repainted the entire figure, front and back. And then I sealed it with Mod Podge, no paint rub, no anything. I repainted all the blue, and then I repainted the Civil War torso because this white was like a washed out, and the red was like it was like a thin red. So I just repainted it all, and then I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the shoulders. That was like the hardest part because I thought about painting this whole piece white, like the comic version. I thought about painting it white. I thought about leaving it blue. I wanted it to look totally different from a Cap suit, even though I know it looks like Falcon in a Captain America suit. I wanted it to look a little bit different. I don't even have a MCU cap to show except for the stealth suit one. And that's not even a fair comparison, so I'm not even going to pull it out. But I wanted it to look totally different than Falcon in the Cap suit, so I just had to paint just little details. Like I painted the white around instead of the whole circle on both sides. I painted the chest because in this comic book appearance, the comic book costume, I should say, the white is like the whole entire upper torso is white, and then he has white stripes that flow to the left and the right. And I couldn't replicate that because I wanted to keep the straps here. But I painted the white in here, the white inside the chest, like around the star. I painted that white, and then I painted the black around the white just to make the star pop a little more, which I think it does. And then for the arms too. Now this was, I believe, on Cap's suit. Oh, my hand's in the way. I believe on Cap's suit that red stripe is brown, I want to say. And then on him, or it might have been blue. I think it was just blue. I wasn't sure what to do. I didn't know if I wanted to do the stripe white or red. So I think I did a test piece inside that was white, and it just didn't look right. the white with this white just didn't look right to me. I really wanted to make the look of it look different than a cap suit. So naturally, red, white, and blue is the color that you stick with when you think of Captain America. So I just painted. I was going to do a dark red, but then I figured I'd stick with the same red on the torso. So I took the Vallejo red and just painted the line. I painted all the way around, and then I painted the inside too, and it doesn't rub or anything. I painted the back of it too, the back of the arms too, you can see there. And then I figured too, the legs look too plain to me. From going from the arms being red, white, and blue, the legs were too plain. And I noticed on this suit, he had a strap running from his upper leg to his knee. And I thought I'd just paint that red too. Like to me, it differentiates the suit a lot. I really wish I had another one to show you, like on side by side, so you can see the differences. I really think the choices that I made are beneficial to the look of this looking different. I also gave him a shield too from the movie. Oh, I painted these are regular Cap hands. I just painted them with some Model Masters leather brown, and I painted the gloves black because the brown with the brown didn't look right, of course. So I had to paint the gloves black. And they were black in the MCU. His gloves are black anyway. So I tried to use his Falcon's hands for this body, but they didn't fit the peg, and they fell out too much. And they were trigger fingered, and I don't think this version of Cap uses guns, but he might still use them if they ever show him in the movie. So, but yeah, I gave him the Cap shield. This is a movie. I think this is Civil War shield too. I kind of want to get the 2-pack Cap from, what is that, Civil War with Crossbones, because that shield has like a metallic color, and that's the color I want to get. I don't want to repaint this shield because it'll be horrible. I'm no good at painting straight lines, so. Even though it's like raised and engraved, I'll mess this up. I butchered one before, and I'm not doing it again. But yeah, I gave him the shield, iconic shield. It's kind of wonky when he has the wings on, so I have to put it like this. But yeah, this figure right now, as it stands, is my favorite custom. It's my favorite one I've done. I don't know if I'll sell it. Maybe I'll put it on eBay to test the waters, but I'm not too sure I want to sell this one. This is like, honestly, one of my favorite customs. It came together so simply and so nice. It's just it's something it's something I really want to keep in my collection. It's really sick. It's dope. It's the way it just came together. It just came together really, really nice. So the paint came out nice. The no paint rub is a major factor when it comes to these customs. So no paint rub is a check. The paint is nice check. Even the head on his body doesn't look disproportioned. I really wanted to sell this as it was like either a concept design, because I saw a lot of concept designs for Falcon Cap on Instagram. So that's really what inspired this custom. Instagram really inspired me to make this custom because I kept seeing, like, I tapped on one picture and then another one popped up, another one popped up, another one popped up. And a lot of them were really, I think gaudy is the right word I want to use. A lot of them were really red, white, and blue, like in your face red, white, and blue. Like the suit's royal blue. There's white everywhere. There's blue everywhere. There's red everywhere. And I didn't want to do that because I did notice one thing about the MCU is after the first Avengers movie, the suits weren't bright. The suits weren't in your face. Like Cap's suit, his second movie, Cap's first suit you see him in is a self suit. The next suit you see him in is a really muted red, white, and blue suit. And then he goes back to the World War II suit, which is still even more muted than the Avengers suit. So that's really the look I was going for, was a muted suit, but I still wanted to give those hints of red, white, and blue. So you cannot mistake him. Like, you cannot mistake who he was, because this is actually my favorite version of Captain America. But yeah, I digest. Falcon Cap, I have Sam Wilson Cap, Sam Cap, however you want to call it. You have your new Captain America, and I had to make a figure to represent that. So please enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. I've had nothing but positive on this one, so it'll be interesting to see somebody not like it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks.